Hello everybody, welcome to Valencia, Spain, right on the Mediterranean. It's Montenegro getting ready to face Greece in the FIBA Women's EuroBasket Group B on opening day. Well, we have already seen one game, Sweden winning convincingly over Slovakia. Now is Montenegro and Greece, and then followed by Serbia and Italy. That'll also be Group B. We'll wrap things up later tonight with Spain and Belarus, but right now it's all about Group B: Serbia, Greece, Italy, and Montenegro. Well, some famous people in the house, the likes of Nikola Pekovic, it appears. From Montenegro, I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Azania Stewart. And Azania, if form holds for this Greek team, you know what? They seem to rise to the occasion whenever they play at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket.
They sure do, and you know, they were the last team to punch their ticket into this tournament with a great finish at their last game versus they had an 18-point win over Bulgaria. Yes.
Yep.
So fantastic win for them to get them into this team. We'll definitely be looking at Spanu and Nikolopoulou definitely to run this team. They're the veteran team, quite a young team. I haven't really seen many of these players that are up and coming, but no doubt number 11 and Spanu number 15 will be the two ladies who will lead this team for sure.
Well, Mariella Fasula, the daughter of Paniatis Fasoulas, the Greece legend, the FIBA Hall of Famer, that won the EuroBasket back in 1987. She's in this team, and of course she had the big putback in the game and the three-point play, in fact, to get it up to an 18-point win. There she is right there coming out, number 34. And there's still some experience left in this Greece team that's really given us some thrills over the years. There's no more Evina Multi, but her spirit lives on, and no doubt there's always a great drama whenever they play. But they're going to go up against a Montenegro team that hasn't missed a FIBA Women's EuroBasket since 2011, since making their debut.
Yeah, that's 6 of them. That is a great stat. You know, this team, they get here every time, but can they get over that hump? And I think this will be a good first game for them. Ease their nerves, really get into the tournament. You'll see number 1, Doblovic, for me, is a real solid player, can shoot the jump shot, so you'll see her early and often. And there'll be some lovely pieces. Alexic, number 9, the point guard, real speedy, gets in there. And so she also will be the engine for this Montenegro team.
And keep your eyes on Bojovic. She'll be good. And there's Skarovic, who was a terrific point guard in her time. Now the head coach there on the left of this team from Montenegro. But the teams are out on the court, and that means it's time for the national anthems.
Los aplausos por Greece, ese fuerte aplauso para Grecia. A continuación, now we listen the national anthem from Montenegro.
Okay, national anthems have been played, and Scarovic exchanges pleasantries with Maslarinos. The referees Martin Horzov, Wojciech Liszka, and Peter Korach from Bulgaria, Poland, and Hungary. Martin Horzov in the middle there, the crew chief. And those three guys mean business. You can see they're excited to go, as are we. So we'll get a look at the starting fives and the rosters. You've already talked about some of the players. And looking at Greece again, here's a team that, again, they had to win their last game by 18 points in qualifying over Bulgaria. Incredible, just to make it. And they only just did it.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah, really a great win for them. And we'll see some stars that we'll be looking for. And our starting lineup.
Tamalampro, Pavlopoulou, Sotirio, one of the more experienced, as well as Spanu and Fasula, who plays center. And, you know, a lot of it, Nikolapoulou coming off the bench. You know, there's some weapons. I'm excited to see what Coach Maslarinos has at his disposal overall. We know what this player can do. I mean,
yeah, I spoke about her at the beginning. Spanu, she is a great... Do you know what she does? She works so hard and just the underlining players. She's not really like stands out, does crazy moves, but she works tremendously hard. She gets some second shots and she does her job very, very well, as you can see her, you know, shouting and getting her team ready. So I'm excited to see her, one of my favorite players to be out here for Greece.
Coach Maslarinos, again, kind of following in that rich line of really solid coaches for Greece over the years. You always feel like with that Greek team, the sum is greater than, or the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And in some ways, you could say the same thing for Montenegro with Dubljevic, a true great in Montenegrin history, Pasic, Mujovic, Jovanovic, and Markisha Gatling, and perhaps Gatling will be the key for this team, giving them something special.
Yeah, for sure. Greece has to answer to her. She'll be a big presence down low. So I'm excited to see her. And then we see here 11 Mojanovic, who averages 14.4 points. So she will be out here for sure, getting her points and getting Montenegro ready. But for me, also Dubljevic, I don't think we can speak about her enough. I think she has some really great experiences under her belt, and you'll see that today. But Morovic, we would like to see Morovic today. That's a you, Jeff. I got that from you, for sure, that line.
Oh, well, you've got it. So Jelena Scarovic, I think she can still play, actually. I don't know. She looks the same to me.
Yeah, she was a fantastic point guard for Montenegro. I've played Montenegro myself, and I always remember her hitting some really crucial shots for them.
And a true floor general. She was terrific. So, Božica Mujovic, the point guard, and a true floor general. She was terrific. So, Božica Mujovic, the point guard, kind of taken over the mantle from Scarovic. And it's interesting as we look at Greece. Dimitra Kalinzu, also one of the coaches now over there on the bench as well. She played for those great Greece teams with Maltzy back in the day. Greece won each of their last 4 opening games in the FIBA Women's EuroBasket, so that bodes well for their chances. The last EuroBasket they played in 2017, they made a stunning run to the semifinals.
Fantastic, so they'll be hoping to do the same today, starting versus Montenegro. And also, you just want to, you know, like I said at our first game, is just get your nerves out, get your first buckets under your belt, and really, as the game starts to flow, build your confidence. It's a long tournament.
Boy, Zany, it's hard to believe it's been 10 years since Montenegro made that debut back in 2011. And you know, they famously beat Spain, who were one of the best teams already in the world at that point, and knocked them out before the quarterfinals, and Spain missed the 2012 Olympics in London because of it. So this is certainly also a country, Montenegro, with EuroBasket, women's EuroBasket pedigree. Well, everybody, good afternoon here in Valencia, Spain. It's Montenegro and Greece. We are right underway now And Mojevic wastes no time, goes in but misses, and Sotirio gets the rebound. And Mojevic, it's a good sign for Montenegro that she was able to get to the basket, but she's got to make that shot. And driving in, and Greece not messing around and not spurning their opportunity with Stamalampru scoring.
Nice little basket from her. I like that.
Well, you got to make the layups. And so far, Greece have made theirs, and Montenegro have missed theirs. Mojevic into the corner, and that's good. Well, Jovanovic, she's done it her entire Montenegro career.
She'll just sit in that corner and wait for her spot. So Greece need to find her early, and they can't let her get hot.
Pasic putting the pressure and forcing the over and back. Not much that Pavlopoulou could do there because of where the pass was made. Good heady play defensively by Montenegro. Mojevic hands it off to Dublovic.
7 seconds on the clock.
Jovanovic back outside to Mojevic. Is she aware? Yes, she is. She launches. Not a good possession. Spanu up the floor. Oh.
Quick offense for Greece.
Stamalampru not messing around.
She sure isn't. Quite a quick start for both teams here.
Pasic open, and Dublovic had decent position, but there are also a couple of Greeks in there, including Sotirio.
Sotirio is another vet player for this Greek team also.
Pavlopoulou gets the pick, finds her way inside into Fasula, and Fasula just rolls to her left.
Easy, lovely soft touch around the basket. I love that for Safula.
Gatling hands it off to Dublovic, and traveling on the veteran.
That's tough. I think Fasula and Gatlin is going to be the down-low battle for the post players. You know, I can't help myself but love a post player.
You were and remain
I
a
sure
post
am.
player. And now an offensive foul called. Moving screen.
And Fasula, she's got a little bit frustrated there, but you see her nice soft touch to the basket.
Yeah, that was the previous trip down the floor. Jovanovic, guarded by Sotirio. Mojevic gets it to Gatling. And that is a good sign for Montenegro if they can get her some touches around the basket.
Yeah, Greece is obviously worried about Mojevic, but nice little assist there.
Inside it goes again, though, this time to Fasula.
I'm really impressed with her touch. She's moving very, very great off the ball and finishing around the basket. But
and she finished with her left hand that time.
Let's see her defense versus Gatlin.
Pasic gets down. Oh, and she's got and one coming.
Very exciting start for both teams here, Jeff. I'm very happy.
I can see you grinning over there. Just a little bit of a hand check, and that was enough to call the foul on Penelope Pavlopoulou, and Nikolopoulou is going to come in as her replacement. Free throw is good as well, so Montenegro with their 2-point lead. Stamalampru again, this time under a little bit of pressure from Mojevic. And here's the versatile Dublovic. Handles it well for a player her size. And gets it to Gatling again. And I'll tell you what, Greece are going to have to change something on defense.
Yeah, listen, they have nobody to stop Gatling down there. She's a big physical presence, and she can take her time. Don't rush. And she's already got an early 4 points.
Spanu. And yes, they would indeed like to get her involved, and there she is.
Yeah, I spoke about her at the beginning of the game, about how just she's very calm, cool, collective.
Mujovic, oh boy, she absorbed the contact and scored with the left hand.
I'm a fan of Mujovic, Jeff. I haven't seen her play in live action, and she is definitely one to watch.
She played in Riga.
Oh, did she?
A couple years ago, yeah.
I played there too.
And the turnaround, Soteriou scores.
Yeah, bank's still open, 3 o'clock. Hey, Greece isn't backing down. They're really not. They're going toe-to-toe here. Let's see what Gatling with a soft jumper.
Nicolopoulou. Now Fasula and
foul on Passage, I think, holding Spanu. I think, yes.
Well, that's a mismatch. I mean, Spanu is a great back-to-the-basket player. Dublovic is a more natural defensive. This was Mujovic with her move at the other end. And you can see that Fasula did the right thing defensively by just raising her arms straight up on defense. Fasula again. And only one player getting that rebound is Gatling. Here's Gatling backing up Fasula. Fasula reaches in, steals the ball away.
Good solid defense there from her.
That was the first time where we really saw Gatling try to post up strong, and it didn't go well. Nicolopoulou puts it up, and it's good. Look at that. Greece have tied it.
Yeah, real smooth jump shot from her. And she was off the bench. I'm usually seeing her starting, but that's a nice little plug of energy for Greece.
Jovanovic couldn't get it to Dublovic. Now Mujovic to Gatling again. Passes back outside to Mujovic. A little bit of a bump. Well, Gatling steps outside. I'm guessing that Greece would rather her be out there than inside, but careless. Bad mistake by Greece to fumble the ball away. Shot clock winding down. Mujovic. Again, another long rebound, and Greece guilty of standing around.
Sure, watching the ball, Jeff. And this is where games are really, determined as Dublovic looks for a shot here with 3 seconds on the clock.
Well, a little bit too hard. And can you believe it? Greece, only Greek shirts under for the rebound. They still can't get the basketball.
Yeah, they're talking about it here. We have to rebound, girls, is what they're saying. You know, that's 4 possessions. And Montenegro.
4 bites at the cherry.
Yeah, yes.
They're going to make, it's going to be sweet eventually.
And luckily they haven't scored, but.
Jovanovic does indeed.
Yeah, and then they turn it over again. Greece really need to settle down here, regroup, and relax.
This was Jovanovic with her move. And you can see, we know her mainly for her ability to hit the perimeter shot. But as a veteran, she's taken more responsibility, and Greece have had to make a change here. Mujovic drives in and gets swatted by Spanu. Nicolopoulou pulls up at the line. Good!
Yeah, Nicolopoulou, very sweet jump shot yet again.
I don't think Montenegro want to give her that.
No.
But they've given it to her twice.
In the same spot, pretty much. Free throw line extended.
Now Dublovic, quick spin, and beats Spanu. Put her in a spin cycle.
Yeah, superb footwork there.
It looks like Pasic's shoe is untied.
Really?
She's guarding Nicolapoulou, anyway. Not even sure she realizes it. And good defense from Gatling. Jovanovic. Again, good footwork from her. And the Greek Brain Trust has seen enough. It's time for Mastelarinos to reset the defense.
Yeah, look at that. Great footwork on show for Montenegro, and Greece want to talk about it.
That was the good block from Spanu, and then Nicolapoulou hitting her second jump shot. But right now, turnovers, a little bit of sloppiness getting into the play of the Greeks.
Hopefully we'll be able to hear into the timeout. Yeah.
Και χάνουμε τα rebound, Το θέμα μας είναι η άμυνα τώρα, Είναι η άμυνα. Τρώμε καλά που δεν πρέπει. Τρώμε εύκολα layup. Υψηλή, μένουμε ψηλούς. Οι κοντοί πρέπει να πούμε όλοι μέσα.
So Greece have turned it over 4 times, but they were fortunate not to lose it that time. You can see Fasula catching the basketball, spinning to her left.
Yeah, and here we see a nice, splendid move by Doblovic there. And really, it was on this end where Greece just couldn't get a rebound. They were standing around, and those start to add up. And when this game gets close, and really, you know, those are the things that you'll look back at this game and go, ladies, those are the rebounds that cost us the game. So hopefully they've regrouped there in this timeout and back to the action.
Pasic has tied her shoes. Spanu launches from the arc early in the shot clock. Mastelarinos doesn't seem bothered with the early shot. Jovanovic. Now Pasic open and nails it. Here comes Montenegro.
Really nice offense there. Patient. Pasic hit that. Beautiful. Greek have to answer.
Biggest lead of the game from Montenegro. Nicolapoulou, she gets swatted. And a foul was called, so good aggressive play earns her a trip to the line. Nicolapoulou. Jovanovic. I like that defense by Montenegro, forcing her to earn it at the line.
Substitution for Montenegro.
Snezhana Leksic comes into the game. Mojevic and Pasic goes down after hitting the 3. Takes a seat. Always find it odd when a coach substitutes a player right after they hit their first 3-pointer.
Yeah, I never know that either. She's hot, keep her run.
But it's late in the first quarter, so I guess.
Let her rest a little.
Yeah, she had played the entire game to this point. So thankfully for Greece, Nicolapoulou has done well since coming off the bench. She's providing the scoring thrust. And now a hold has been called on that player right there for Greece, Pavlopoulou.
Substitution for Greece.
And that's her second already in the first quarter, so she'll sub out Pavlopoulou. It's her second foul, so she takes a seat.
So we get our first look at Seneke, and Jovanovic misses from the arc. And the way she was finding success driving to the basket, I'm sure Greece would rather see her launch it from outside. But she was scoring pretty easily. Nicolapoulou, this time guarded by Mojevic. but had to take a far more difficult shot.
Good solid defense there by Montenegro. Very impressed.
Snezhana Aleksic getting her first moments of the game. She's been with this team for a long time as well. Here she is.
Mojovic.
Back outside, Jovanovic. We'll forget what I said. It looks like she's pretty much going to score from anywhere on the court right now.
She's going to do it all for her team.
She is off to a huge start. And the long shot from Greece, not quite there. And the Greeks in a little bit disarray. And Montenegro looking organized and dangerous. And especially Jovanovic, who has 10 points to lead all scorers. 2 of 3 from three-point range. She scored a couple of times inside. Montenegro on top, 24-16 at the end of one.
Shooting as well. 3 from 7, getting to the line. Overall, really stamping their authority here early. Greece needs to kind of answer. And we'll get to see some of the highlights of the first quarter, which is always great. Montenegro there.
So
we're going to see a lot of her tonight, I think.
Yeah, a couple of early threes for or first quarter threes from Jovanovic. Gatling has gotten involved. Pasic has gotten involved inside and out. I mean, offensively, really, Montenegro have had a lot of good things happen. And I suppose that has to be the big concern, you know, for Greece.
Yeah, because who do you stop? I feel like everyone's come out, hit their shot. They've gone inside, they've hit their outside shot. So it's pretty hard to defend. But I would say you go back into that post player right there. And hopefully they can just settle themselves a little bit into this game. 24.
So Nikolapoulou has the basketball in her hands, and Greece facing an early hill to climb, shall we say. 8 points. They don't want it to turn into a mountain. So a big moment of the game. The dump down low to Fasula. She was found by Gatling.
Yeah, really good job there. She pointed where she wanted the ball. Go to Spanu, come inside. Very, very smart here, look. And Gatling just wrapped her hands around her waist.
Okay, so Gatling is going to get her first break.
Solid minutes from her.
Kovacevic is going to come in, Bojana Kovacevic. Nikolapoulou again gets it to Fasula, and she spins, and this time it was Kovacevic that won the battle. Jovanovic pushed it quickly, but hands it off to Aleksic. Mojovic steps into it, and another offensive rebound. That has been the theme that's been developing. Montenegro controlling the offensive glass. And then Dublovic, the ball slipped out of her hands as she had a layup. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, Soteriou.
Rims in and out. Spanu. Game slowed down a little bit now. The first quarter, I felt like it's a bit up and down.
Definitely the scoreboard was ticking over early. Aleksic, now her first attempt from the arc. Oh, what a great rebound from Dublovic.
Big rebound there. And got hit on the head. Messed up her perfect ponytail, Jeff.
34 years of age.
Yeah.
and I guess as good as she's ever been, really.
I think she looks pretty good.
Mujovic bounce pass. Beautiful from Montenegro. That had Jelena Skarevich all over right there.
I'm a fan of Mujovic today, Jeff. Like I said, I haven't seen much of her, but she is doing everything for this team. Assists, getting on the boards, good defense. I like it.
Greece in some trouble here, down 10 points early in the second quarter. Sotirio finds their way in, another missed layup. Greece are getting some good looks. They're not putting them away. Spanu missed a layup, now Sotirio. We've seen Fasula miss one. And at this end, they're not stopping Montenegro at all.
See a nice little assist there. I was talking about Mujovic as she just does her shoelace up real quick.
Oh, beautiful play. They get it to Fasula. She really is tough when she catches it. In good position.
Yeah, good position. And you know what? Credit to Greece. They're going to what is good for them. And, you know, go inside as much as you can. Go inside until it's broke. That's what I say.
Montenegro shouldn't give that away on the inbounds pass. Alexic, again, she misses off the back of the iron. Mujovic picks up the foul. So that's her first. Pasic has a couple of fouls for Montenegro.
She has two.
Yep. So, and for Greece, it's Pavlopoulou who has a couple of fouls.
Also two, Jeff. I'm here to help.
But I'm saying a couple. Oh, Fasula again. You're right. They know exactly what they want.
Yeah, really good patience there from Spanu. Post-to-post action. And especially not with Gatlin not in the game. And it's still here.
Nikolapoulou is going to lay it up and in. And much better. And you can see Vasil Marino's wanting Greece to come up and to apply some full court pressure. But it didn't matter because Skarevich had seen enough and was calling timeout as Greece have cut it back to a 4-point game, jumping on the back of Fasula. So each team, if you look at the shooting for Montenegro, each team with 4 points off turnovers. And as Jovanovic was the player that was really carrying Montenegro, the player that's really stepped up.
Yeah, as we see her there on the highlight.
But the player that stepped up has been Fasula for Greece, but Jovanovic is in the game. So let's see if she gets some touches.
Yeah, and a good timeout there by head coach Skarevich, because you just got to stop the bleeding, settle the girls back into the game. Obviously, she wasn't happy, so at that point you do raise a voice and say, let's go. Enough of that. And also to recognize that they're trying to go inside.
It almost felt like Montenegro had Greece starting to put them on the ropes, so this is a nice little comeback by Greece.
Right, and a little press here by the Greeks.
Making Montenegro take time off the clock, even if they don't get the steal or force the turnover. Dublovic, and just no need for that foul. Stamolampro, look at this.
Yeah, just put her hands in there, just move your feet. That's smart of Dublovic.
Pasic back in the game with the 2 fouls. Jovanovic traveling on the veteran, and boy, Nikolapoulou has gone down in a heap.
Yeah, she landed hard. I think it's called a coccyx, maybe, as she does some cat-cow yoga positions.
She just tripped. She kind of stumbled over the feet of Kovacevic. So it looks like she's going to be okay. Gatling, meanwhile, comes back in, rested and perhaps ready, I'm sure. Vujovic looking on from the bench. Stamalampro uses Spano. Stamalampro misses.
Alex here to Dubovic.
Dubovic right at the line. Gatling, and boy, there was only one player that was going to get that rebound, and that was Gatling.
That is a tough rebound there. Greece don't have an answer for Gatlin. I'm going to her every time.
Nicolopoulou to Fasola, able to get it and get a foul called on Gatling. I think Greece very fortunate, first of all, that Fasola was able to get that ball. And then maybe judging from the reaction of Gatling, fortunate to get to the free throw line.
And they also force, that's Gatlin second, a couple, as you like to say, Jeff.
Two. A pair.
Dos.
Oh boy, Fasola's been so good, but she misses at the line. So 2 fouls on Gatling, 2 on Pasic. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, and that could be a big development. She makes 1 of 2. If she picks up 3, I'm sure Scarovich would bring her out of the game.
Another press here for Greece.
Oh, like a little hop and skip and a jump there from Alexic. Might have gone unnoticed. Jovanovic is her 3rd 3.
Yeah, that's tough. Especially Greece was in a little 2-3 zone, and you do not want to leave her open, as she's already hit 2 big threes, make it 3.
Nicolopoulou on the baseline follows up the miss, but Pasic gets the basketball. Alexic now. Pasic wide open. That's good. She rattles in another one. And Montenegro with their biggest lead of the game.
And here we see she just fakes it, and they're worried, obviously, about the hitter in the corner. Lovely shooting from Montenegro. But do you know what I'm enjoying about Montenegro? They're doing it from both. You've got Gatlin inside, cleaning up the boards, and you've got your shooters hitting your wide open shots. It's dangerous, it's hard to guard, and Greece calls a timeout because they need to talk about how they're going to stop this.
Το πρόβλημα στην άμυνα, και η άμυνα ξέρετε γιατί είναι έτσι, γιατί δεν είστε επιθετικές. Ό,τι άμυνα και να παίξουμε. Ό,τι άμυνα και να παίξουμε. Αν δεν είστε επιθετικές δεν μπορούμε. Επειδή είναι επιθετικές πήραμε 2 φορές την μπάλα. Έλα, περάστε, πάμε, άιτε.
Well, here we see some highlights of Greece, but they really want to talk about what's been happening in Montenegro. But really, it has been the post player for Greece. Fasola has really done a very, very good job. She is on 9 points, so Greece is going to look to go back inside, no doubt. Jeff, are you with me?
I am indeed. I would do the same. she is. Fasula. Oh, wonderful move. Great footwork. Took some contact. And again, Greece's coach not pleased.
She screamed and won there, and I'm with her on that one. Great, tough move.
That would have been the third on Gatling, had they called that. And with 1.5 seconds remaining on the shot clock, Stamolampro called for the foul for a second.
That's tough, and the shot clock resets to 14, unfortunately. And look here, you see the nice footwork up and under, and she does. She gets hit to the head, but no call. But what I like about that offense, they have Fasula on the opposite side, and they have a cross screen for her to come over to the strong side, and they get the ball right inside. They've played it every single time, and it's worked. And I'm a fan of it. Keep going to it, Greece.
Well, what can they do at this end is Montenegro looking good. Kokocevic. Pasic rims out. Almost another turnover. Pasic perhaps also gambling. Quick shot, and there for the follow. Boy, good play by Nicolapoulou. She's definitely offensive minded.
Yeah, she is.
Vukovic comes up high to receive the pass. Now she gets it to Jovanovic. And 2 shots.
Well, Montenegro's going what's good for them as well. Jovanovic is hot.
Yeah, Jovanovic has been terrific. Here she is.
Back into the game, Mojanovic.
Yeah, Mojovic has been able to get her breather, and so far so good for Montenegro, who look pretty comfortable up 8 points. Points for Jovanovic. Spanu going to work and held.
Yeah, and yet again, Greece going inside what is good for them. That time, Spanu down low, playing the exact same play. And other than a score there, but they get the foul, get the same result.
Fasula spins, and that time the battle won by Gatling. Mojovic fouled by Nicolapoulou. Her first foul, and that's now 4 apiece, 4 fouls apiece.
Yep.
No, excuse me, that's Greece's 5th, so now that means free throws.
Freebies at the line from now on, pretty much.
And they're perfect at the line. 4 of 4.
One shot, please.
Concerned looks by Maslarinos, the coach of Greece, as Mojovic makes both free throws.
Yeah, they stay perfect, 5 from 5.
Spanu decides to go down low. And great work by Pasic. And Spanu passed up to 3 to try to attack. Mojevic into the paint to Gatling. Scoring a will right now, Montenegro.
Yeah, Mojevic really, every time she has the ball, something positive comes out of it. That time, a nice little dime to Gatling.
Boscana. Oh, dangerous pass. Mojevic almost able to pick it off. Nikolapoulou drives. And unfortunately for Greece, the ball batted out. Pavlopoulou. To the corner, Nikolapoulou. Nothing working for the Greeks. Turning into a Greek tragedy.
Yeah, I think go back inside.
Rakovic. 1:20 remaining in the first half. Spanu, and great defense by Rakovic.
Mojevic calls for the screen.
Mojevic gets baseline and scores. Uncontested reverse layup.
Yeah, something positive comes out of that woman's hands every single time. And plays hard on defense.
She is really getting after Pavlopoulou. Nice bounce pass, but excellent contest by Jovanovic. Greece being run out of the gym here at the end of the first half. They're trailing by 15, and it could get even worse.
That was nice of the referee. Called so they could do this shoelace up.
It's a bit of a bad break for Greece because they're able to sub out three players, and Mazzolorino's telling the commissioner's table the exact same thing. So fresh bodies in. Mojevic again, a drive, and there for the offensive rebound and putback was Kovacevic. Biggest lead of the game, 17 points. Fasula hands it off, good decision. Spanu. That's how it finishes. Greece up against it. Montenegro flexing their muscles here. And Mojevic has been outstanding. Here she is, look at this. '29 over Greece.
And they should give me my second. Stats here, thank you, crew. 20 rebounds for Montenegro. That's where Montenegro definitely singles themselves out from Greece. They are doing a very, very good job. And Fasula for sure down low for Greece. And Montenegro there, you see them talking about it. I'm very, very impressed. I thought they have done an overall great job from putting the ball inside and then hitting their shots outside. Greece definitely have to talk about, you know, how do we slow them down? They've put up 44 points in the first half. Maybe a bit too much for me if I'm Greece. Jeff?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're shooting 50% from the floor, Montenegro. I mean, it's all about Greek defense right now.
Correct.
They've got to come up with some answers. It did look good for a while from Greece, offensively anyway.
Yeah, but it was all this lady. She had tremendous footwork. She hit her three-point shots and really just opened it up here. Look, in the corner, bang. It was a great show from Montenegro in the first half, and no doubt I'm feeling good into the second half. I'm going to talk about, I mean, what more could they change? I think maybe slowing the Greek post players down. That's the only way they're really getting their points. Fasula has 11 points, and I think Spanu has 10. So really, it's only the post players that Montenegro really have to deal with. But overall, a spectacular first half. And we'll see some more highlights. And this is who they've been going to. Great footwork.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they did miss. That would have been Gatling's third foul if they'd seen that.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Gatling, the way she responded on a foul earlier than that, I guess it evens out over the course of the game. I guess my question is defensively, can we anticipate Greece coming out and putting the clamps on this Montenegro team?
I don't think so, Jeff. I think they've got way too many weapons inside out. I've spoken about it before. This lady here, number 11, Morovic, is spectacular, and you really need to slow her down if you're going to get a chance.
So Greece are certainly in trouble. The lead just grew, and it helps that Jovanovic was able to
hit her shots, open
find
shots.
her mark early.
But she did it all. She hit outside shots and she put the ball on the floor, long, lean moves to the basket. I was impressed, but yet again, if I'm going Montenegro, the only negative thing was the inside play.
I mean, you hold Dublovic to 2 points, and you think, well, maybe Alexic hasn't scored, but you know what? Jovanovic and Pasic especially, and then you add in the contributions of Gatling. So Greece are going to have to come up. We saw the coaches talking before they left the court for halftime, and they looked a bit perplexed, trying to come up with the best plan. Quite a few times in this tournament. Great play by Dominguez. Oh, that's the difference. That is the difference, folks. Where her value is now to this Belgian team. Oh, look at the pass again. Oh, my goodness me. That is ridiculous. Carprio, the greatest showwoman. Oh, and she got rejected by the Deva. Suddenly she's become the slot machine.
Driving all the way in and got stripped. Liptarovic still a chance to throw it up there for Bentley. Oh! Alex Bentley beating the buzzer at the half of Belarus. What a backlash from them. Have dug deep on defense for the entirety. Petrovic trying to finally put them to bed, and does. There will be 1.9 seconds to respond, but Petrovic brings this crowd to its feet.
So looking at the top scorer for Greece, Fasula, probably has done about what we would have expected from her with the 11 points.
Yeah, getting to the line, soft touch around the basket. And Greece, look, right from the inbound, they're going to what their strengths are. So
I mean, Spanu, I think they would expect to have maybe a little bit more impact. She's got 4 points. She missed a layup. They missed a few layups, but that, you know, they missed layups, and Montenegro just kept the pressure on. And from a rebounding standpoint,
Montenegro must have them, right? They had 5 in a row in the first.
They're out rebounding at 20 to 13. And then for Jovanovic, well, I have to be honest, she's played a long time for this national team, and that might be the best that I've seen her play. I mean, I've seen her get hot from outside, but to actually have a variety of ways to attack.
A plethora.
A plethora.
Yes. Of moves. Outstanding work from her, and then backed
Several splendid moves.
A great word there, Jeff.
So we saw Jovanovic come out and have a big first half. We saw Gatlin contribute 8 points, and we saw Pasic come out and hit 2 of 3 from deep. So far, Montenegro in control. And you would think that first 5 minutes of the second half for Greece is going to be crucial if they're going to have a chance.
For sure, they need to come out strong and go to what is working for them, which is obviously the inside presence. They're having some snacks. Hopefully we can get some around here also, Jeff. But I would definitely go back inside for Greece. And then also just defensive-wise, you've got to slow down Montenegro. You know, 44 points in the first half. You've got to slow them down. I think also if you can slow your shooter down, Jovanovic, is that how you tell me?
Jovanovic,
Thank you very much. She's killing. I'm saying at halftime, we need to stop the bleeding from her. She's killing us from the outside. She's doing great post moves inside. So emphasizing stopping her as the Greek defense.
But it's tough because, as you said, Montenegro can always go to somebody else.
Yeah, I think that's what's so great about Montenegro across the board. You know, Gatlin inside, tough, big body, is cleaning up the boards. And then Jovanovic has been great also.
Yeah, Mojovic has been terrific, and
there you see.
It's worrying for Greece, but very promising for Montenegro.
Yeah, and then you see the two post players, Spanu there clapping, and what else can you do? You've got to get it together. Like I say, every time this tournament is very long and you have to keep learning on the move. And so Spanu is definitely a veteran. I think she's 28 years old and will definitely push this team forward.
Well, it will not get any easier for Greece because they're going to have Serbia and Italy also.
It's a tough group.
You know, they're probably much like we were talking about Slovakia in the first game. That was a game against Sweden that they needed to win.
Yeah.
Because they've also got some tough games, Belarus and Spain.
Yeah, these groups are very tough for these.
I mean, there should be no easy games at a European Championship.
Well, no, it's the EuroBasket women's tournament. Jeff, in my opinion, one of the best tournaments. The European teams have been a class act for many, many, many years. And obviously, like I said, some of these teams are going to the Olympic Games. And a European team traditionally, historically, has won a medal from this tournament.
Well, we just need to keep playing like in the second quarter because we have a lot of energy and especially great defense. That we have like a lot of easy points in offense. We were more secure in ourselves in offense. So I think if we keep the same defense or even higher level of energy, we will have a good chance to win this game. Of course, now we cannot relax because this is all or nothing for this game. So I think our team is ready, and we talk about that in halftime to keep the same energy and just play our game.
Perfect. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
So what adjustments will you be making to stop their points in the paint?
Well, for sure we have to play better defense on pick and roll. We're very bad on this, and that's why they have scored 44 points. We have to be more aggressive and play higher tempo.
Thank you very much, Coach. That's it.
So more aggressive on defense for Greece and play a higher tempo. Whereas for Skarevich, it's like, listen, we can't relax. She stressed the sense of urgency to win this game, knowing full well that every win is going to be priceless in this group. And if you want to finish first, you qualify, you do that, you're probably going to have to win all 3 games, probably, and you're going to qualify directly for the quarterfinals. If you finish second or third, then you go into the qualifications for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and Coach Skarevich makes a point, like, traditionally Greece is going to fight till the very end, so you can't relax, and you've got to keep building on this momentum.
Αν δεν έχουμε να τρέξουμε κανονιστό, παίξει και πάλι. Πάμε, έλα.
Great camel work inside La Fonteta here in Valencia, where the Valencia men's team and the Valencia women's teams play. So many great players have competed professionally in this city. Back in the day when they had Rosca Saris. And you had so many in the EuroLeague women coming through here. I mean, you're talking about the best players in the world. So this is a city that is accustomed to seeing excellent basketball, both from a women's standpoint and from a men's standpoint. And of course, the Valencia women are going to be in the EuroLeague women next year.
You're a jukebox of basketball history, Jeff.
Just put the 25 cents in, and I'll play it for you. Second half action underway. Montenegro with possession and leading 44-29 in this opening game for both teams at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. It's opening day. Mojovic comes right out and hits a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, Mojovic comes out just where she left off in the first half. Hot.
She's hot and ready to trot. The lead goes to 17. Now Fasula. So she was able to get good position there on Gatling. See if Greece can play a little bit more aggressive defensively and if they can quicken the tempo. That's what their coach wanted.
Good defense there by Spanu. Post to post, let's see if they switch. They don't.
And Dublovic loses it as she gets in the lane. Pass to the corner, Nikolapoulou, good! And Skarevich, boy, she does not mess around, immediately calls timeout 1 minute and 7 seconds into the second half.
She's not happy. Turnover and then a three-point shot. She's seen enough, Jeff, timeout.
I think Greece might have gotten away with a little bit of a foul on that. Nikolapoulou has been all about offense. She and Fasula have been carrying Greece.
Yeah, quick 5 points for them.
first three-pointer of the game for Greece, and it led to Skarevich calling a timeout.
Quick. I've never seen one so quick.
I mean, is that about nipping a run in the bud?
Yeah, real quick.
Look at Mojevic, though. She started well enough.
I don't know. She obviously wanted to discuss something because it was a turnover and then a three-point shot. But she did discuss at halftime there, her interview, you know, we have to fight till the very end. This is exactly what she said. We can't take it easy and we cannot relax. Passage with the ball, waits.
Mojevic to Pasic, who has a couple of threes. Now she's in the lane. She gets it to Gatling. Oh, wow. Wonderful control by Pasic and Gatling, making herself available.
Six on the clock.
Nicolopolo to Spanu, and the turnover to Mojevic. They got to hurry. They may not get it across. Oh, they have not seen the shot clock in red 16, and they still had not crossed midcourt. And Gatling, well, I guess it works out better for Greece. She just didn't. She didn't realize the Greek player had snuck in behind her. In fact, she had snuck in behind her. I know that was a different play.
Yeah, and if I'm Greece, I'm thinking, thank goodness, we've got her out quite early. Gatlin, as she has to take a seat with her third foul here. She's a little bit confused by that last foul, but
Kovacevic has been effective, though, coming in for her. So
actually, yeah. Don't really drop off. Good big body.
I mean, rebounding, scoring, you name it. She's done everything. And offensive foul, Mojevic yet again. So Spanu whistled for the foul. Greece trying to gamble a little bit defensively. Spanu coming out on Dublovic. Mojevic just went right past the defense, and Greece very lucky.
Very lucky.
Stamalamprou's got to move her feet.
Greece has turned up the defensive pressure, though.
They're certainly quickening the pace. And now another foul, Nicolopolo. Mojevic snapped her head back.
Yeah, Mojevic, she's caused 2 offensive fouls. Here, let's have a look.
A little bit of possible theatrics by Mojevic.
She's also an actor as well as a basketball player, but we'll take it. She's got the ball back for Montenegro.
Jovanovic, is she going to pick up where she left off? Nope, but Dublovic, who had a quiet first half, gets the offensive rebound and put back. And then she's told, don't interfere with the basketball when it comes through the hoop. Now Greece finding it a little bit difficult just to inbound the basketball with Pasic.
The clock hasn't started yet. Now it has.
Well, Pasic is a real nuisance for Greece, isn't she? She's really
she's everywhere.
Sinking her teeth into them. Nicolopolo gets blocked from behind by Jovanovic.
Jovanovic today is filling up the stat line, isn't she, Jeff? Nice little block here from behind.
Three-pointer for Greece. Not close. Nicola gets it to Fasula, their best option.
2 points in Manuela Fasula.
So Fasula, 13 points. Jovanovic gets blocked by Fasula and goes down hard.
Yeah, she pretty much high-fived her here, look.
I think what happened was Nicola came in from behind Fasula, and it was like a double whammy.
Yeah. Puts her on the line.
Number 4-1. Blue team warning for play. Yes. Okay. Blue team warning for play. Push up.
Blue team warning for what?
I'm not sure.
Fake or flop? I don't know what he said. Referees warned Greece for something here.
Jovanovic keeps pouring in the points, 16 now. And a hold on Jovanovic.
Good post
Oh no,
move there.
Dublovic, excuse me.
Yeah, and look, she just hugs her
No,
around the waist.
no, sorry, it wasn't Dublovic. It's Kovacevic.
Yeah, she just hugged her around the waist. Good on Greece, keep going inside.
Nicola dribbles right. Fasula and over Spanu. And Greece arguing that it hit Montenegro. I think Montenegro might have gotten a break there.
Mojovic calls for the horns play.
Dublovic goes up. I can hear the slap all the way over here. We're at midcourt.
50, second personal foul, Spano. Substitution for Greece.
Now they in bonus yet. Team fouls for Greece. Or they're in 4. Spano needs to sub out.
So Tavia back in the game, and Dublovic after a quiet first half is really looking to assert herself. I tell you, Greece riding their luck. I mean, they're fortunate to be down by just 15 points. It could be worse.
It sure could. They just need to, she hits the second, they just need to get some defensive stops down here on this end and really just
force some turnovers.
Yeah, force some turnovers, maybe put the full court and then and not turn over the ball like this.
But it's Pasic who just continues to be disruptive defensively. Really has excelled with this Montenegro national team today. Pavlopolo trying to give her a taste of her own medicine.
Substitution for Greece. Number 4 out and number 23, Sineke in.
Sineke comes back into the game. She played just under a minute in the first half.
Full court defense here for Greece.
Jovanovic spins into the paint, gets it to Kovacevic, and call for the travel. Another break for Greece. It looked like she was going in for 2 points. Possibly. You think not?
I felt like that was a blocked shot.
Okay.
Either way, back to Greece. They get another chance here. Let's see if they can get an easy bucket.
I don't think anything comes easy for them right now.
Very true, especially when Passage is on the floor.
Soteriou. Greece will be relieved to see the ball go through the hoop.
They needed that one, Jeff. Mojovic, jump shot.
Soteriou just hit, and now they try to get it to Fasula, but it needs to be a bounce pass.
Yeah, that's a tough pass and a large arcs for Fasula to catch that.
Good D from Soteriou, and Mojovic almost got it back. Now a chance to get numbers for Greece. And boy, Seneke has got to
either shoot that or put the ball on the floor.
Yep.
She's too small to put an over the head pass. I'm going to the rim on that one. Actually, I'm shooting it if I'm a shooter, Jeff. I don't really shoot many threes, but
Soteriou could get more involved offensively. They got to get space. And another foul called. I think that's only the third team foul, Montenegro.
But that is Passage's third foul, sadly. We've enjoyed watching her play, but
Greece
obviously,
will be more than happy to see her go to
when
the
you're
bench.
so aggressive like that, you do pick up a fair few fouls, so that is her third. She heads to the bench.
Pavlopoulou decides to drive in and score with the left hand. Well, if it's an aggressive defense, you can go past them.
And now they're only down 12, Jeff. Here they come.
Zivkovic in the game. First minutes for her. Dublovic, no help coming. Zivkovic, oh boy, look at that. Where has she been? She should get some more minutes.
Yeah, straight off the bench and straight to the basket.
That's kind of like the secret weapon.
I like to think you are that, Jeff, in my life.
Well, how about Fasula?
She's unstoppable today, isn't she? She has 17 points.
Ooh. Jovanovic almost turned it over. Alexic sees an opening in there. Seneke with a block.
Good little defensive stop there by the little one.
Well, they've got it to 12. Fasula needs to win this battle. Wow.
I think he calls a hook, maybe. Yeah, hook around the baseline. I wouldn't mind seeing that on a replay.
Yep, I'm sure he was in good position to see that.
Yeah, better than us, I think.
Number 8 out and number 15.
Yeah, Teneki number 13 here. Good little solid minutes from her.
That's a blow for Greece. They could have got it down to 10, even 9 if they'd been able to get a 3. But Fasula goes out.
But they've turned up the defense, Jeff. Full court pressing a little bit, making Montenegro have to work for each point. But Dublovic.
Yep. Now Nikolapoulou, another chance for Greece. A little bit of momentum. Oh, beautiful bounce pass to Spano, and one. Now it gets interesting.
Yeah, Montenegro's coach spoke about this at halftime. We got to listen into her interview as we see the perfect pass to Spanu. Lovely, and this is what I was talking about. She just works constantly throughout the game and is in perfect position as she goes to the line for and one. But this is what Montenegro's coach was talking about. We can't relax. Don't get too big for our boots just because we're up 15, 18 points. Here comes Greece.
Oh boy.
But they need to hit those free throws if they're going to keep chipping away. Down 10, Jeff.
And the bad news is Mojevic is getting off the bench and getting ready to come back in. And Jovanovic misses, but they get another rebound from Zirkovic. Jovanovic, good! And that's the killer.
Yeah, that's tough if I'm Greece. You work hard, you're diving on the floor, and here she comes, hits the three. She has 19 points, Jeff.
Spanu from behind the arc. Nikolapoulou, this time her pressure leads to a turnover for Zirkovic. And also Jovanovic is limping a little bit.
Yeah, she slipped there, she had the ball. Spanu with some guard skills.
Alexandre. Nikolapoulou puts it up. Great D from Montenegro, and Sinecki again sneaks in and makes a contribution, this time on the offensive glass. We saw her get a swat defensively. Nikolapoulou, good. For those second opportunities.
We're going to Greece this time, where before in the first half it was Montenegro stealing those offensive rebounds, and now it's Greece's turn.
And Zirkovic called for palming, and she looked so good, but now she's had a couple of turnovers. You know, in fact, they actually charged Jovanovic with the previous one. And this one they've called on Dragana Zivkovic.
I'm a little worried about Jovanovic right here, just kind of walking off a little limpish kind of.
Not just only in lieu of today, but tomorrow and the next day. And that's where you can see it happened.
Yeah.
Just kind of slipped.
Yeah, gets her foot stuck.
And now a push called on Leksic.
Yeah, that's a tough call. And now both teams are in team fouls, Jeff. So it's only 27 seconds. But still, a freebie at the line. Let's see if she hits it. Keep chipping away at this lead. Lunch is on me if she makes this, Jeff.
Is that lunch tomorrow? Because we've already had lunch today.
Oh, looks like you got my lunch tomorrow, Jeff.
So, I didn't realize I was making a bet there. So, Greece are leaving some points out there at the free throw line as well now. Makes one of two. At least they've given themselves a chance.
Right.
Especially when you consider Montenegro have led by as many as 17 points.
Right.
But that was good minutes from the backup center, and now Gatling is back in for Montenegro.
And she has 3 fouls, so she needs to be careful.
He's posting up Spanu. They elect not to. Mojevic now. Alexic, shot clock about to expire. Mojevic hit the side of the backboard. They don't box out. And somehow Greece avoid giving up points on that one.
Solid third quarter there from Greece. They came out definitely ready for a fight.
Well, it's the first time they've won a quarter, and they have cut the deficit. Montenegro, though, still leading 57-47 at the end of 3.
Here come the second quarter stats. 52% from Montenegro and shooting 35 from the three-point line. Getting to the free throw, also 7 from 9. But 1 from 8 from Greece. We saw that one shot go in. And maybe if they make a couple more of those three-pointers, they're even closer into this game.
It started well enough for Greece, and then they had this play here to Nikolapoulou, which led to the Montenegro timeout.
Very quickly. Yeah.
And then with Pasic in there, and Gatling, Montenegro just kind of reasserted themselves, and they brought in this wonderful player, Zirkovic. Just 20 years of age.
Good job for Greece, Jeff. I think they've definitely answered at halftime, because it was coming on hot and heavy from Montenegro, and Greece has just slowly chipped away. They're back into the game, only down 10, and there's a fair few fouls now. You've got Gatlin on 3, the post player, so I'm attacking her every time, especially. That's Greece's strength, you know. Spanu and Fasula.
Pasic has, what, the 3 fouls?
Also has 3 fouls. So I think, yet again, Greece stick to what they're good at, is going inside, but then also you got to get some good stops, which I felt like they got in the third quarter. Let's do that again in the fourth, and we'll be in the game. Greece, Montenegro. Montenegro, it's good to see number 30 back on the floor after hurting her feet.
It's interesting, you know, Montenegro finished, they played at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket, didn't have a great one,
yeah,
but they did get some experience. Greece were not there, but I think both these national teams have improved since.
I would have to agree.
So fourth quarter action underway. Montenegro leading by 10, but Greece with possession. And it has to be said, they have to ratchet up the defense. Who's going to give the points? Sotiru, and gets it over to Fasula. And for the first time, she looked a little bit kind of caught in no man's land taking that shot. Didn't look quite comfortable.
No, out of her comfort zone. She's definitely around the basket player. Mojovic.
Oh, great hands from Alexandri. Over to Pasic. Oh, it's online. Good! Goodness me. You add it all up, and she might just be their most important player today. She has been tough.
I would have to agree with you. All over the boards, defensively.
And Mojovic there with a big bump.
They play aggressive, don't they? They're in your face.
I like it. You know, you want to push the limit.
Yeah, Pasic there, it says 12 points.
She certainly is playing with a lot of passion. Pasic. Nikolapoulou, oh, tough shot. And suddenly Greece returning to their profligate ways. Looks like they've regrouped, although Zirkovic, oh no, box out by Nikolapoulou. She was just standing there ball watching rather than putting her body on Pasic.
And Nikolapoulou should have had that one.
Oh, Dubljevic got it off. Good use of the shot clock. Alexandri. Good bounce pass to Fasula, able to catch it, hands it off to Sotiru, excuse me. Oh boy, talk about a shot under duress. Great defense by Montenegro. And look at Alexandri, she's really brought something defensively, hasn't she?
Came off the bench, nice little spark for them.
She looks like the only player that's bothered Mojovic. Now coming from behind, Nikolapoulou. And she almost knocked that away and forced a turnover, and I think Dubljevic did very well to kind of fall into her. Watch, right here, and then she just kind of falls into her, and all of a sudden, the foul's on Nikolapoulou.
And that's her third. Taking a break to wipe up the sweat off the floor.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get all that up. I mean, that makes it dangerous if you don't.
For sure.
Because if you slip, you're looking at a broken arm or wrist or.
Yep. We're not going to talk about that. Mojovic with the ball out of bounds.
Jovanovic sets a pick down low. Dubljevic for 3. Now, what is the play for Greece?
Inside, please. And thank you.
Well, let's see if they can deliver. Alexandri. She might come out after that. Mujovic, she gets in, and look at Pasic. She just doesn't give up. She gets the ball back, and now she goes hard to the basket. And there's Gatling, has it knocked out of her hands as she goes up. And then the foul on Dublovic. I think my partner almost called it unsportsmanlike.
You saw that? Sorry, I need to see that. Because
That was the ref in you. Watch this.
Yeah, sorry, let me see. Good hands. Is that a play at the ball? I don't know.
I'm not sure that was a natural play.
It was right in front of us. Did we get our TV time?
They're talking about it right now because they said, did you see the commentator signal for the unsportsmanlike? Let's go have a look at it. And then, sure enough, that's what they're going to do. So we're going to be quiet and listen in.
As they play Pink Panther.
Yes. Normal speed here, please. First normal, main camera. Yes.
But normal speed.
Normal speed. Go a little bit normal speed.
We would like to see like from the rebound, from here, from the steal, and normal speed.
Normal speed, yes. This is slow motion, normal speed. Okay, let's see the cameras. Give us
Go to the point of contact.
Point
go
of
to
contact.
Go to the point of contact.
slow.
Stop now, and now we can select the camera.
This one. Give me us this one.
Okay, if we
This one also.
Side and hand held.
Can't get center, yes.
And now go back and show us the whole action.
Whole action.
Okay, can you play in
Play normal speed, please. Exactly. Now slow motion. Okay, point of contact of right hand. She's playing for the ball, yes or no? She's trying to steal the ball.
Okay, which is with the criteria we are looking for?
We're-
C3, yes?
Yes, for
So
stoppage of the.
question is
Yes,
whether she's playing the ball
or not.
or not.
Play, please.
Okay, for me, can we see a little bit back? A little bit back.
Back.
So she's in front, the play is going towards her. Okay, can we see again
Normal.
Main camera,
Main camera, normal speed, please. Normal speed. She's not searching for the ball anyway.
Yeah, for me, she's only looking to the player. She's trying.
So this is stoppage of the
Yes.
transition, unnecessary contact, C3 situation.
Yes,
Upgrade.
exactly.
Upgrade.
So we have the foul on.
Foul it's on number one,
number one.
white, shooter is number 11 blue. 14 seconds front court.
Okay.
I confirm. Yeah. 14 seconds front court. I confirm we upgrade normal to unsportsmanlike foul.
Time 7.
The time is 7:12, guys. The time is 7:12.
Well, first of all, Xenia, I have to say, well done to you. You called it as it happened.
Thank you.
And then I have to say, I saw it the first time they ran the slow-mo. But those referees, they want to make sure they saw every angle and debated
Hey, I think
before they called it. But they explained
my
it right.
referee T-shirt and whistle as well as my commentary mic.
I think you should forget coming back as a player and get into reffing. I really do. Nobody's going to contest you, ever. So 2 free throws and possession. Vital free throws would be an understatement at this stage. So Scarovich, her reaction is to be cool, calm, and collected as usual. Chew on the gum. I have to say, I think she has a fantastic personality to be a coach. She just looks like she knows exactly what she wants, and she's obviously transmitted it to her players because they have come out and done well today.
Let's see if Greece can get some more momentum off of that play. Get a free look at the basket here.
Nikolopoulos being bumped by Mujovic. Boy, that was a tough shot. And I'll tell you what, great sequence there. Mujovic showing her physicality, and Nikolopoulos, and now Mujovic, a rare mistake by her. And the door for a comeback has opened slightly.
No, I think those back-to-back plays from Greece, you know.
Listen, she got away with one there. She was moving right into her for a possible and one. So that could have been a really bad trip down the floor.
Yeah.
And Mojevic, her frustration after the turnover,
she
gets yanked.
She's not happy.
So it's a 9-point deficit now facing Greece.
And they go back into Nikopolo. Ooh, she skips the ball.
So Tiriu, oh boy, well short. And Dublovic. Oh, good job by Spano just taking it away. They've got it numbers. And then she goes in, and they call the block on Dublovic, and Dublovic needs to watch her reaction here. She's getting a little frustrated.
It's only her second, but she turns to the referee and pleads for a call. But they're good hands by Spanu overall. I'm not calling that. Great defensive move, and then puts the pressure right back on her, drives to the basket, and gets the foul. Great job by Spanu there.
So Dublovic comes out, and Kovacevic comes in.
They've gone two big post players, which is okay, I think. She can handle Spanu.
Kovacevic. A couple of twin towers. Pivots, Spanu. Pulls her way in. She did everything well, but didn't even come close with the shot.
Yeah, overshot that, surprisingly.
Here's Pasic, our MVP. She gets it. Kovacevic, well, I think if you're Greece, you settle for that. Now up ahead to Fasula, and that's what you call a made layup. And with 5:40 remaining, Greece are alive and kicking. And they force Montenegro to call timeout.
Yeah, we see here, look, the big girls running the floor. I love to see it. But, you know, Montenegro don't want anything to do with it. As soon as a run happens by Greece, she calls a timeout immediately. And she knows it because she said it at halftime herself. We cannot relax. We cannot let Greece get comfortable, and we can't get comfortable. So she wants a timeout to talk to her team and regroup.
And also, how about this now? Fasula, 19 points, 9 of 14 from the floor. Viglopolo also with 19 points. That's been pretty much it from a scoring standpoint.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Spano has 6, Sotirio 4. Now with Montenegro, we see the determination, but this is the first time now where they're going to have to really, they've been pushed. Greece are asking some questions.
Yeah.
And can Greece maintain the momentum?
Well, they're still up 13, right?
Still up 7 points.
Sorry.
Where were you the last 7 points?
Sorry.
I think you're drifting back to the first. Come on, Earth to Azania.
My fault. I'm so
Alexic
sorry.
brings it up the floor. Yeah, Greece. Oh, look at that! Another turnover right out of the timeout by Alexic, and she's going to come out. Mojevic is going to come back in.
Let's see if they can cut the lead even shorter than 7.
Sotirio passes up the 3, goes in. Fasula not able to rebound the miss. Maybe not the best play by the look of the Greece coach that they wanted. And I like Pasic with the ball. She's been tough. Jovanovic guarded by Sotirio. Offensive foul called on Jovanovic.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Greece is just getting some really big defensive stops, but they're not scoring, so they're, you know, Montenegro's
Look at Scarovic.
Yeah.
She is arguing.
Let me see this. Who was the foul on?
Jovanovic.
Oh.
No, sorry, it was on Gatling.
It was on Gatling. That
So
would
moving.
make, yeah, screen. That would make more sense. Now she's
Okay.
on 4 fouls. Go back inside. She's posting up.
Fasula has to win this battle. She puts it up. Boy, great defense by Kovacevic. Everything is copacetic with Kovacevic. And Mojovic gets down on the ground. Dublovic, a little bit out of control, but is able to get to the line.
Personal foul, number 50, Spanu. Three personal fouls.
Well, I can hear it from right here that Wojciech Liszka, the referee, has said something, I suppose, to Dublovic about just keeping control of your emotions. And Dublovic is like, I haven't said anything to you. Now, I'm guessing that she was also speaking in
Montenegro language. Yeah.
Well, Greece have had a couple of chances, and they have not taken advantage. And here's Dublovic back to the line. And she punishes them. And takes it back up. She goes out. Look at that. Boy, Kovacevic has just been sensational.
Yeah, she's done really well down low there.
Really, Fasula has had a tougher time going up against her than she has Gatling. Jovanovic, nope, that was off. And Skarevic's reaction, you couldn't see it, but was not happy. Nikolapoulou, and look, Dublovic takes it right away from the guard. And
smart play by her. She says, nope, pull it out. Let's get a good play. Horns. Tough defense.
Greece have not executed well their last 4 or 5 possessions. Mojovic just goes right down the lane, and Montenegro reclaimed control. The opening was there for Greece, and they just have not taken advantage.
You see Mojovic here right down the lane, but it's just so poised with that. She took her sweet time, and a nice finish at the rim. And Greece needs to talk about it because they're getting right there, but can't get over the hump.
Well, they wanted to go down low. I mean, we got to praise Kovacevic.
Yeah.
You know, twice she kept Fasula from
scoring,
from backing her way down.
Tipped the ball out on one possession. And then Montenegro's rebounding 14. 3 minutes 47. 3 minutes 27. Jeff, does Montenegro have enough to hold out this last few minutes?
I think they do, but we'll see. A long way to go. 3.5 minutes, a lot can happen. That's where I thought they should have called a foul on Mojovic. But even so.
Yeah, there's the hands, the good hands that we were talking about.
She's just been terrific.
Yeah.
Well, she's in her national team. I mean, obviously.
You show up and show out, Jeff.
You know she's good if she's playing for Montenegro. And this time, Fasula was able to kind of seal her off.
Yeah, smart.
And had to be strong with the catch.
But that's she was ready for it.
Mojovic again, second consecutive time. This time misses. And Nikolapoulou, though, turns it over. As a guard, she has to do better.
And some more Jovic for me. Passage, nice. Pull-up jumper.
Wow. Pasic has become a real tough as nails competitor for this Montenegro team. Nikolapoulou tries to get it back to Spano, does. That's off to the left. And now Skarevich, as if she were still the point guard, holds it up.
She sure did. I've seen that face on her a couple times.
Montenegro in no rush at at this point. Mojevic. And now the quality Montenegro play returns.
Mojevic, I like it. Very tough player, Jeff. I'm a fan of her. I'm going to give her my MVP with, oh, but passage.
She just took it back, didn't she? She just took the MVP back.
That's our MVP.
Yeah, she is. She heard you.
Yeah,
she said,
she heard
what?
me.
You give me the MVP, then you take it away? I'm going to do this.
Look at that.
Passage.
Well done.
We're gonna change her name to Passion. I mean, she has been terrific and forcing the turnover. So she now has 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And Greece, okay, 147 remaining. Is it winnable? Maybe not, but you need to make good decisions here and try to minimize the damage in a potential goal differential tiebreak.
Correct. And we saw earlier today, Sweden, they shot the last shot until...
They did.
You know, you got to put the points up, and this is the thing that is another factor into this tournament. You have to put up the points.
Yeah, I like that. Look at Montenegro, though. You know what? The pressure, there's Pasic. That was
solid
after the last turnover, and here she is.
Perfect
forcing
timing.
another turnover.
Yeah.
She heard you say, I'm going to give Mojevic the MVP, and she looked over and said, what? Are you kidding me? And she went out and stole it and went in for the layup. There's one thing that you can do in every team, and that is give 100% effort defensively. And this is what Pasic has done the entire game. You know, borderline, you know, she's played physical, as has Mojevic.
Yeah, they've been in your face, haven't they? And then they get this defensive stop. Well done, Montenegro. They have just done everything that they needed to really just seal and get the win. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed.
Is that Spanu? Has she got to shoot that instead of passing it?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Fasula needs to have, she needs a little bit of time for her footwork, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
And as a post player herself, Spanu needs to recognize that. Mojevic again. Spanu, and look who it is. It's our off the bench MVP.
Yeah.
Kovacevic.
She's done well today also.
Mojevic puts up an air ball.
Time running out. It's probably the only thing she's done pretty bad today. Everything else overall. But don't worry, coach is on the sideline coaching her up.
I mean, Mojevic is 5 of 17 from the floor.
Oh, is she?
But she does have 8 assists to go with her 12 points. I thought, and she has 2 steals. I thought she was going to get a double-double today in points and assists, and she hasn't.
You said she had 17 shots?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I give my MVP to Pasic.
Pasic is 6 of 9 from the floor, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal.
And energy. The passion.
And
yeah.
If you needed any more convincing, she's plus 23 efficiency, which is a team high.
Okay.
And I didn't even realize that till I looked.
Well,
and you know, Jovanovic, you would have said after the first quarter that she was going to be the MVP, maybe even at halftime.
Yeah, but I like.
She's cooled off in the second half.
Yeah, but I like a bit of both if I'm for my MVP. I don't like it all points. I like defense. I like rebounds, assists, steals.
Look at Jovana Pasic getting the high fives, the low fives, the sideways fives. And some of the subs coming in, and also the future Žirkovic coming in. What must it be like for these Montenegro players, many of them who played with Skerovic, now playing for her?
Yeah, very interesting.
You could probably argue that they played for her when she was here as a player.
True.
Because she was that type of leader. Mojevic has it knocked away, gets it back. Your MVP just went now 5 of 18.
we said our MVP.
She's been good. She's still trending up, Mojevic. There's no doubt about it. Pavlopoulos, no look pass. Sineke. And that's how it finishes. So Greece made it interesting in the fourth quarter, and there were about 3 or 4 possessions where it could have gotten really interesting, but Montenegro hung tough. Led by Jovana Pasic, they win it 70-55 over Greece. Think about this, because we're going to see some stats here soon, but you look at the faces of Greece and of Montenegro, mixture of emotions. Greece know they're up against it in a big way now, and Montenegro may be thinking, wow, we can actually be pretty good at this EuroBasket.
I definitely would have to agree with you here as they huddle in the middle by their leader, Dabovic, as we see the end of the quarter, and they're, 6 from 9 from the free throw line in Greece, 1 from 11. Is it going to cut it from the three-point line? But for me, and the rebounding game went to Montenegro from the first quarter, and then the steals are pretty even. And Pasic was your MVP there with 16 points. But overall, as they smile there and clap to the fans, which is great to see back in the building, for me, I thought this was an overall great team effort. I thought, as we see the highlights of the second half, I thought Montenegro had a really great down-low presence. They shot their shots very well from the three-point line. They had aggressiveness, in-your-face defense. And you know what? And they stayed solid. Even when Greece rattled them a little bit and cut it to 7, they stayed solid. And they went to what was good for them. And,
I think kind of the almost unsung hero was coming off the bench.
Number 13, right?
Kovacevic, yeah. She really won the battle with Fasula in a couple of key moments where Greece just was trying to cut the deficit from 7, and they just did not. It just kind of dried up. Kovacevic, held her ground, and then she beat her to the ball once.
Yeah. And that's what you want. You want good production coming off your bench. You don't want it to, and that's a good sign really of a team that's going to do well and push forward in this tournament, is how deep can your bench go? How deep can those players coming off the bench help the starting 5? And I really think they did a good job today.
As you look at Pasic here, I think she set a great example today, as did Mojevic. Dublovic is the veteran and really needs to bring a little bit more composure to this team. I know that's not her style, really, but for them to maybe make that next step, they need Dublovic to really kind of be the experienced veteran that she is.
Yeah.
And she needs to play better than she played today.
But I think they get that from Mojevic. Could you, my lovely, find out her age as we see some lovely highlights? Tell me how old
25,
Mojevic,
I think.
Because she really is the general on the floor.
Yeah, she's 25.
25, fantastic.
Božica Mojevic.
Yeah, Mojevic, I felt like really composed. Yeah, she took quite a fair few shots, but at the end of the day, I think all those shots, other than a few, were all in the offense.
Yeah,
and
not
all
bad shots.
And all what Montenegro needs from her. So I was very impressed with her. She ran the team, and she gets hugs and kisses on the side here to tell her she did a great job today. And I'm impressed. I'm gonna say they make it to the next round. I don't know how, but they're gonna.
Well, they certainly have the inside track to make it to the qualification to the quarterfinals, because they've beaten, I think, probably most people would say, we've yet to see Italy and Serbia, but
that's our next game coming up, which is going to be great.
So, thanks for watching, everybody. One last time, Montenegro winning it 70-55 over Greece on the opening day of the FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2021 here in Valencia, Spain.